People have talked about these 4 games as something that raises the confidence of this team winning without you. Have you seen it that way in terms of confidence, Ed, or
I
just
always see
urgency?
that as a big deal. I mean, one of the things that I've always preached is them being able to make decisions without me. I'm not, one of the superstar players that tries to make decisions for everybody on the floor. They have to be able to, play and make decisions on their own, or we don't win championships. So that's something that we all talk about as a team, is them being able to perform. And I think this does wonders for their confidence. I think it sends a message to the rest of the league as well. This is our team's a little different than everybody else.
But do you think it sort of confirms what they already knew along those lines?
Nah, I think there's been a lot of talk about our bench throughout the course of the season because they've been playing inconsistent. But I think when push came to shove and I went down and now it was pedal to the metal time, they stepped up and responded. So, and they've kind of been carrying that with them. And hopefully they'll be able to do that for the remainder of the season.
Because you've seen how successful they were when you were gone, will you hold them to a higher rate of consistency?
No, I'll always hold them to a higher standard. I think what changed is the urgency that they play with because I'm not there. So the game's close. I can't bail them out. I think me being down and having a tough schedule, I think they said, we got to kick it into gear. We got to play. And I think that was something great that happened for us. So now it's important for them just to stay in that pocket, stay in that mindset, which I remind the guys about that constantly, every chance I get. Just stay right with that same attitude.
What is the tendon involvement with the sprained ankle? You said there's also a tendon issue.
No, it's a tendon. It's not. It's not.
It's not. It's a tendon.
Not a sprained ankle. I mean, it has something to do with it, but it's not.
But it's the
that's the
tendon.
crux of it, right?
Okay.
Once you've missed a few games, do you start thinking to yourself, well, if I've missed these, which is unusual for me anyway, I might as well maybe take a little bit longer just to get it to a certain
I'm not
point?
going to have it be in vain.
Right.
Because then I'll just be pissed off.
Right.
I missed those games for no reason.
So at this point, you're sort of all in. I mean, you might as well let it go.
Exactly. Plus, team's playing so well. There's no rush for me to get back. I mean, that's something that they told me. They said, you go down, and we're going to make sure we step up and play. This way you don't feel like you have to rush and get back. So that's how we pick each other up.
But it's got to be driving you crazy not to be out there.
Yeah, but it's also, and I'm very excited about it. I mean, I go home, and when I lay my head down to go sleep for a couple hours, however long I sleep, I'm happy because the guys are playing with a lot of confidence. They're playing well. And I sleep better when those guys are performing well. So it's good.
With that collective effort these past 4 games, looking ahead to the 27 remaining games, is there any particular key you think to be able to maintain that type of consistency?
No, I mean, it's impossible to maintain it for 27, 30 minutes. You have peaks and valleys or whatever, but I think the important thing is the urgency and the effort that we play with. I think that has to remain consistent from here on out. I mean, this is, getting close to money time here.
Okay. Were you happy with the article in GQ?
I kind of skimmed through it a little bit. I didn't get a chance to really dig into it, but it made me look a lot better than I am. I'm always appreciative of that.
Like the photos? Like the photos?
Came out nice. I mean, I look better in the photos than I do in person, so that's always a good thing.
Don't worry.